Thursday, November 12th, the moon will be in Libra all day. Good. We need that energy. We need to balance ourselves. We need to find peace and harmony within ourselves and within our relationships once again. The Sun and Chiron will be making an aspect showing us where we still have a desire to learn, a desire to grow past this uncomfortable phase that we've been in. This is an adjustment period, and adjustment periods are never fun. The problem is we might be lacking some confidence, and we're definitely going to be lacking direction. We don't know what to do with ourselves. We don't know where the direction of humanity is going at this point, which tells me that the information revealed earlier on in the week is going to be a game changer, because everyone who was so certain of how the US elections are currently unfolding right now, you're going to have some truth smack you in your face. And I'm so sorry for that. Again, I invite you to step out of 3D and realize that the left and right wing belong to the same bird. Come into 5D where we see why this is happening, why this is needed, why both of these candidates don't matter, and why this whole election process is not supporting the unity and utopia that the human collective needs to get back to in order to truly unleash our individual and collective power. But nonetheless, I try to at least, connect the dots to some world events, to astrology, so that, you're not taken by surprise. And that's why I really encourage everybody to tune into these podcasts, because it really definitely prevents chaos ensuing and confusion ensuing, but it also kind of limits the amount of emails that I get when shit hits the fan and people don't know who to reach out to. So they reach out to me, which I definitely don't mind. I'm an energy guide. I've been positioned here by the universe for a very specific reason, but I also put out enough content, enough warning, enough heads up that if you're not taking advantage of the information that I put out there, that's kind of on you. That's not on me. I really do encourage everyone to share this information so that we can have a time to be prepared for some of these major events that are unfolding, and that it won't seem as crazy and chaotic when it actually happens. So we are going to really lose our way. We're going to lose sight of the big picture on Thursday. The moon will be opposing Mars. Again, Mars is like a caged animal, knowing that it gets out here just the next day and is a little bit excited on what it wants to do once it gets to break free of the restraints that it's been in for many months now. The moon opposing Mars is going to be a little bit testy. It's going to be very aggressive. I want to rewind you over the past 2.5 months through Libra season, where most of Libra season was very destructive, and very much at odds. It was not the peaceful, harmonious Libra season that we counted on, that we're used to, because of all the Mars energy opposing all the Libra placements. So this day is not going to be any different, because we're still going to feel that aggression, confusion. We're still going to feel that impulsive restlessness to just jump out of our skin, to jump into something new, to just get the party started. But again, we are not supported in doing that. The major event on Thursday, November 12th, is Jupiter-Pluto conjunct. Again, I'm going to reference you to go and listen to the November energy forecast. Jupiter conjunct Pluto is the third and final aspect this year that has really been the cause of a lot of the damage and destruction that we've seen on the global platform. And I hate to even call it damage and destruction, because it kind of gives a negative tone to it. It definitely does have a negative side to it, but it's a beautiful thing. I have not been as happy or as excited to watch all the transformation that's been going on across the world, across the globe, on this 3D plane as I have been this year. Jupiter, again, the great magnifier. And Pluto, the god of death, rebirth, and transformation, they are making an aspect once again, sitting on top of one another, sitting beside each other on the bus. And we are going to see a total brand new shift, a hurrah, if you will, between these two energies that might not appear as pleasant, but is definitely needed in order to slam the door and nail that baby shut so we can move on into a brand new age. So I definitely recommend you checking out the November energy forecast, where I go into a little bit of a rant, a little bit of a ramble, especially where geopolitics are concerned and how Jupiter and the Pluto conjunction aspects throughout this year has been a major contributing factor of that.